guys, I'm doing a bunch of videos and I'm wearing the same outfit, but I don't care. So here we go. Intermittent fasting. So here's, I've done so many videos right before this one that I've mentioned that I've been fasting, and that's because I got inspired. I wanted to do a video. I'd normally break the fast by now, but because I'm doing a bunch of videos in a row, you guys know how long I talk. Yeah, time's going by, and it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening. It's almost 6 p.m. or klokken 8. What is it in Danish? Klokken? I don't know how to say time, clock. Klokken? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how to say 18. I know how to say it in Swedish. But anyway, I digress. Okay. I'm all like stoked on the Danish. Men jag fortfarande älskar mina svenskar människor. Okay, here we go. Intermittent fasting. So I haven't eaten since 6 a.m. And it's almost 6 p.m. So that's pretty cool, right? I normally don't go this long, but normally I break the fast around 4. Now, as you can see, I've got size. And in my last video I was showing I'm not dry, so this is not dieting. Nope, not dry, see, not dry. It's a lot of fat up in there. It's a lot of fat. You can see in my face that I'm not dry. It's a lot of fat up in there for a person almost 50. Hey guys. Okay, yes, I got energy in every video. I got energy. Okay, so basically, why do I fast? Because I can. No, because I know that I'm highly keto adapted. I'm using ketones. They're going through the Krebs cycle. They're getting into my brain. You can see that I'm not catabolic. You see the size, muscle shape. I still have a pump in the muscle, as you can see, because there's the vein. And I'm lean, and I'm not so lean to where all my lady bits just go away to nothing. So I've gotten the sweet spot, and I found my own genetic potential on ketones, or in ketosis. And for those who are willing to go the mile and do this for the long haul, you will as well. Everybody has their own business, right? This is the business. Everybody's got their own business. But what I'm trying to teach people is, I don't want you guys to intermittent fast. Because people hear that, they're like, but you fast? I'm like, yes, let's break it down. Hunter-gatherer societies, which we were, they ate the fatty bits of the animal. So vegans, yes. Muscle meats, chicken breasts, egg whites, tuna, rabbit, no bueno. That's inte bra for the body. It's not good for the body. Can it irritate the kidneys? It could, especially if somebody's got low functioning gut, large intestine, and liver. And then, yes, of course, the kidneys become overworked because you're estrogen dominant. The liver's got to filtrate all this crap. Maybe you might smoke. I don't know. That's a whole other subject. But here we go. So I can get up and have breakfast, and I eat a monster breakfast. Like, it's big. My calories can even upwards get towards 1,300 calories for breakfast. I load up in some fat. And of course, I'm not stuffed. I'm not, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. I've just ate so much food. I just do my consultations. I do my work. I do my studying. I do all these things, creative thinking. I take time for myself. And then I go work out. When I go work out, I'm fasted. Because now my stomach has emptied out and there's nothing in there. And the only thing that my body is going to use at that point when I go to the gym is ketones. Yeah, that's what we want. And I can feel, you know, like what you get from that like pre-workout. I get hyped. I'm like walking up the stairs in my gym, like when I used to go skateboard and walk to this top step on a vert ramp. I drop in and I just start hitting it. I start doing weights. I'm starting to do all these calisthenics, like all this groundwork, all this body movement. I'm always doing body movement stuff because I realize as I get older that things get stiff. So it's very important to learn how to move the body. And I'm doing this in the gym, and people are so used to stuff now, they don't even think. Because they know I'm a beast. I'm on beast mode. I'm like lifting, I'm doing handstands, I'm learning how to be more flexible with my upper lumbar region, and I'm moving, because to me it's not just about calisthenics or tripping or what do they call it, or you're doing all that floor flipping stuff. I'm actually learning how to move the body. That's very important, on how to move the body, so I am always fluid. Yep, because that keeps me young. Yeah, I don't want to be stiff. I got a ton of injuries. I talk about my knee? Really? Yes, I'll get back to intermittent fasting. Talk about my knee? That's like the least. No, that's not the least. That's just one of the other problems. Hip, elbows from elbow and wrist from breaking them as a pro skateboarder. I remember when I was first starting to learn proper handstands, my back and my wrists were killing me. And I never talked about it, but I was like, I gotta beat this, you know. Is this old age? There's so much inflammation in my spine. Like, it was killing me to do those handstands. I haven't had pain, and I don't know when it disappeared, but it's gone now. Here's the point. I fast because there's no need to feed the fledgling brain. My body's highly adapted. So I don't have to put my body through this whole digestion process if it knows how to use ketones to get into the Krebs cycle and the brain. But you guys are so obsessed with getting thin and getting ripped and getting shredded that it doesn't work. You can't force keto on. You can't take any products. You can't force it to come faster. Stop being in a damn hurry. It's not going to work. Keto is only going to work for people who are willing to take their time. That's what happens with keto. Those adrenals, I talk about it all the time. It's like, it seems so boring. How unsexy is it to talk about your adrenals? Like, really? Let's talk about fat loss. Let's talk about getting ripped. Let's talk about the business, right? Let's talk about the business. That's actually boring. That's actually boring. Go down that rabbit's hole and find out the initial reason why you develop metabolic derangement. Why you need that caffeine. Stuff's cranked up on energy. Energy, 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 energy all day long. Yes, all freaking day long. And in a fasted state. And not eating for 12 hours. Freaking amazing. A lot of you guys start eating 1,200 calories a day. You're like, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm not. I'm just not hungry. And I'm like, you lying mother sucker. You're starting to crave sugar. Don't lie to me. Think about the Atkins people, right? The whole thing was eat enough protein until you feel satisfied. Well, that didn't work because protein, too much, gluconeogenesis, sugar spike, crave sugar, lose some weight because what, you're not stuffing the receptor sites for insulin with freaking triglycerides into this fat cell? Because you're eating so much protein, you're going to have that by effect anyway. Your blood glucose is going to spike. Your body's going to freak the frack out. Everybody eats lean meats because they heard that eating fatty meats gives them a heart attack. Most of my clients, okay, and I will keep reminding people that I've coached over 700 people. Hi guys. And I really see that people don't eat enough animal fat. They have some butter, but they rely a lot on coconut oil, olive oil. They try to sneak in the seed oils. Them things, oxidation, no. Oh, and somebody complained that they saw me cook an avocado when I was in Denmark. Hello, you guys. Low temperature, and you're just on the outside. You don't cook the whole avocado. Just crisp it on the outside. For those who don't eat avocado at all. And remember this, if your detoxification pathways, those highways, are not bumper-to-bumper traffic, anything that you do that's a no-no, you can detoxify if it's not repeatedly done over and over and over again. Like you went out and you had goat cheese in your freaking salad. Should I say forget about it? But if you're highly adapted and your detoxification pathways and you don't have the MTHFR gene mutation, the motherfucker gene mutation, and you can take in your methylfolate and your B12, okay, every once in a while, no alcohol, But every once in a while, you might have a little nuts sprinkled on your salad. But as a rule of thumb, you trying to keto adapt, get rid of it. All right, intermittent fasting. Okay, guys, don't intermittent fast. You're not ready. You're metabolically damaged. You're inflamed. You don't sleep well. And you're not keto adapted. You're not highly adapted. And you can only intermittent fast when you are highly adapted. And I read so many people like, oh, sense of clarity and euphoria, and I've just got energy and I feel fantastic. Oh, bull crap. Really? You freaking liars. Because over time, you're hungry. You're hungry. And then those macro and micronutrients your body starts wanting. Chocolate for the zinc and the magnesium. And you crave it all day long. It's just like sugar. And you're looking for the dried fruits. Because you're not using ketones when you're intermittent fasting. So you're putting stress on the adrenals to produce adrenaline, then cortisol, then gluconeogenesis. And if you do that day in and day out, you're making the adrenals not function properly. And then you might go through pregnenolone steal because you're slathered in cortisol. And your pregnenolone and your DHEA are compromised and your sex hormones go down the toilet. Why are so many men balding? Why are so many men so flat? Like, it looks like somebody put a hole in the tire of their muscles at the gym. HIIT train, and then you intermittent fast, and then you want nice bubbly muscle. You want to be lean and ripped and a ripped machine. No. Stop being in a hurry. Learn how to use the body. Learn how to breathe. You guys take these tiny little breaths. And you are just this cortisol machines. Start getting ready for bed 4 hours before you even hit the bed. How do you do that? Clearing the mind out from all that day stress. Because our hunter-gatherers, they chilled in the middle of the day. They hunted early in the morning, and they're about energy conservation. And why intermittent fasting doesn't work for us when you're a carb burner is because you're overstimulated. And the brain and those synapses overstimulate. And the cells become addicted to cortisol. And instead of being an anti-inflammatory, cortisol becomes an inflammatory problem. That's how you want to lower your testosterone, guys. Drink some caffeine, drink a pre-workout, skip meals, overeat, carb backload, and let's see what happens to your testosterone in a year. When you're highly keto adapted, get a glucometer. Get a glucometer. You cannot predict your body in numbers, but it'll get you close in that range. Journal how you feel, your appetite, your energy levels, your sleep quality, your amount of dreams, what time you went to bed. Do you have morning wood? Journal it. Hi guys, just a little passionate. Journal that stuff. And then, when you see that you're in balance, and you know how to pick the sympathetic to the parasympathetic states, when you are homeostatic balance is in alignment, and you are healthy, then, and you're on ketones like I am, then you can fast. But break the fast. Because eating a fatty protein is going to get your hormones back in balance. Yes. And it's going to get your body to produce cortisol in the right time. Because we don't want low cortisol in the morning. That's a disaster. And high at night. That's inverted. And that's those systems. The midbrain, the medulla, the thyroid, the adrenals, the reproductive hormones, and you're fracked. Hi guys. So excited. So, what I want you to do is try to change your habits. Go to bed early. Where's my blue blockers? They're somewhere. Did I throw them in the middle of all my rants? Oh, here they are. Do whatever it takes. Get your blue blockers to block out the blue light at night. Yes. Don't snack at night. We want an empty stomach at night. People are like fasting and skipping and drinking these bulletproof coffees, and damn, I'm almost out of time. So if you guys want to learn more about when it is the right timing to intermittent fast to access your fat cells, not now, Go to stephanieperson.com. Stephanie the Business Person, my Facebook fan page, or Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram. Got energy, energy, energy.